What's up, my dudes? My name's Ellie, and welcome back to Starfield, Part 4. When we left off, we were just talking to Noelle.
So, Noelle, Constellation living up to your expectations?
Yes, ma'am, of course. I honestly can't imagine being anywhere else.
Just making sure. Bright young girl like you, there are no shortage of opportunities.
Okay, maybe not every single day is a dream come true. But the work we're involved in, the discoveries we're making, it's all worth it.
Yeah, she just barged her way right in there. Alright, let's talk to these guys, I guess.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting.
So the only place to sit is there. Okay.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
A little bit, but shush.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
I mean, I've been called worse. Or, if that was an apology, you can do better. Or, you don't even know me.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
I like him. Glad to be here. Just watch the grumpiness in the future. Or I hope the drinks are at least free.
Yes, well, a stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Okay, cool. What kind of company is Stroud Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Do you think the vision I had means anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
No. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Oh, sure. I see lights and hear music all the time. It's a non-stop party in my head. I haven't hit my head recently, if that's what you're asking. You mean, have I seen something like this before? This one's funny. But I have questions.
This? Or anything else? You'll have to forgive me. I don't know you as well as the others here. If you weren't so new to the group, I might already know the answer.
It's a non-stop party in my head.
Well, clearly the sarcasm center of your brain is intact. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noelle there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
Cool. What's your role in Constellation?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
This isn't where I expected to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home as much as anywhere else.
Okay, cool. Well, nice to meet you, man.
Until next time.
Alright, kiddo. What's your
This
vibe?
is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there? We have to get this right.
I guess so.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
Ah, cool. What brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Ah, nice. What do you make of the vision I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
Okay. If it means something, I didn't understand it. I know it's important. I can feel it. Maybe I'm just going crazy. All I know is I've never experienced anything like it. You think this was a religious experience? I think I know it's important. I can feel it.
It has to be, right? All of this is connected. We just need to figure out how and why. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
These artifacts all came out of caves?
Second one was on Kazal, buried, the same as the one you found.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, nice to meet you, guy.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does.
Yeah, a little bit. I think we already have that.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one.
Yeah.
Sarah's the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated.
Alright. Well. Antique submarine clock. Alright. Fancy compass? Can I climb this? Nope. Alright. Wait, but where's the bar? How do I get to the bar? Oh, cool. We can go out here. Hey, sandwich. I need another dish rag. Nope, can't scan this stuff. Whoa, what is that? Alright. Okay, let's check out our quests. Ooh, we got a couple activities to do. Alright. So, visit the London landmark on Earth. Talk to Sergeant Yumi. Investigate brownouts in the well. Start an outpost on a planet. Check out the Constellation mission board. Craft or modify an item. Complete a research project. Okay. Let's check out the Constellation mission board. It's over here. Oh, out here?
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Not right now. I think we're chilling. Oh, I can't go in there. Can I go up here? Unlock. Alright. Unlock. Wait, does that mean I can go down there? Ah, I can't unlock this. Alright. Oh. Ah. Cool. Constellation mission board. Wow, okay. Oh, and they pay. Alright, cool. Huh, alright. Well, we can come back to that. Alright. What's next on the list? Don't want to do that yet. Craft or modify an item? Might be able to do that. Okay, so we either have pharmaceutical lab or spacesuit workbench. Alright, let's try that. Oh, Constellation pack. Okay, deep mining spacesuit, helmet, tunnel mining pack. Alright. What is it? Slot 1, no mod. Slot 2. Oh, nothing's installed. Oh, interesting. Alright, so I guess... Oh. And then... Well, we can't do that one. Okay. I don't know if we did anything there. Yeah, no. Let's try the pharmaceutical one. Oh, we can make bandages. Okay. We can make an immobilizer. Okay. Well, let's do one of those. And do one of those. Alright, cool. Nice. What's next? Complete a research project. Okay. What machine is that? Weapon. Industrial. Cooking. Okay. Aw, 2 dates for Darla. 4? Alright. Oh, plushy star pal. Forever human. Credits. Huh, old cool chairs. Oh, bathroom. Alright. Gray labor jumpsuit. Sure. The well. Don't really want to go down there yet. Oh, master locked? Dang. Alright. Oh, research lab. Ran around the whole thing. Pharmacology, food and drink, outpost, equipment, weaponry. Well, let's check out pharmacology. How do we do this? Oh, we need materials. Okay. Oh, we can add it. Ah, okay. Decoration. Robots. Okay. Equipment. Helmet mods. Interesting. Cosmetic. Polymer. Can't do spacesuit yet. Alright. Weaponry. Grip and stock mods, optic laser mods, alright. Kinda wanna do pharmacology, see if we can do that. Nope, don't have any of that. Okay. Oh, we need one more amino acid. Alright. I'm intrigued by this one. Cool. Manufacturing number 2. Alright. Cool. Okay. It's all a bunch of other stuff. So we finished one small step. So let's check out the old neighborhood. Talk to Sarah. Oh, we were tracking that. My bad. Skills. Let's check out our skills. Science was it? No, tech. We do have a skill point. Alright, so what happens if we upgrade this? You can attempt to hack expert locks, and 3 auto attempts can be banked. Rings now turn blue when the pick can be slotted. Okay. Good to know. What's this one? Upgrade that guy. Med packs, trauma packs, and emergency kits restore 20% additional health. Okay. Don't have any combat yet. Mostly because I don't know what I want to do in combat yet, so I'm going to hang on to that one. Theft. We haven't had any chance to pickpocket yet. So we have unlocked the ability to pickpocket. We have 10% greater chance to successfully pickpocket. Okay. And stealth. Upgrades the stealth meter. You are 50% more difficult to detect when sneaking. Suppressed weapons do an additional 10% sneak attack damage. Wow. I mean, I feel like that's a lot. Go up to 50%? Sneaky sneaks? Oh, they're oh, that's cool. They're patches. I didn't notice that earlier. I like that. Okay, what are the other ones in here? Fitness, boxing, weightlifting, wellness. I think I want to upgrade my theft just to be safe. Oh, I can't yet. So I can buy one more thing. Well, I do want to get... Wait, what's geology? Get more common and uncommon inorganic resources from surface objects. Increase grav jump range. Resources required to craft items and complete research projects is reduced by 10%. Okay. Adds an optional zoom. Kind of like research methods. Let's see. Buy for 5% less and sell for 10% more. You can craft specialty food and drinks. 10% increased chance of success when persuading. Ooh, I do like that one. There's a chance you'll find extra credits when searching containers. That's funny. I think I'm gonna do persuasion. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's... Just gonna take that. What do we got over here? Oh, the coachman? Take the shotgun shells. Alright, I have one of those, right? Oh, guess not on me. Well, I'm gonna take that anyway. Alright. Okay. Upstairs then? Oh, there's the bar. What's this? Cooking station. Okay. Oh, interesting. Well, let's see if we can grab a drink. Can I? No, I can't. I guess I could. Sir Livingston's journal. Sir Malcolm Livingston's appointment to the role of Constellation Chair was controversial to say the least, as he essentially bought his way into the position. Nevertheless, Banks's contributions to the organization were substantial, as evidenced by this excerpt from his personal journal. In time, the others will come to accept me as chair, I'm sure. Until then, I remain committed to improving this organization to the best of my abilities, and if those improvements rely even more on my already considerable monetary contributions, then so be it. I agreed we needed a robot, but disagreed with the purchase of a newer Model A. Lunar robotics is a shadow of what it once was. Instead, I managed to procure an original Model A, manufactured on the moon, bought him for a song, found him rusting in some junk heap in Aquila City. I'm having him refurbished as I write this, and in a couple days he'll be good as new. I've decided to name him Vasco, and like his namesake, I imagine he'll be as flawed as he is effective. My next step is renovating the lodge. Sebastian Banks has the good sense to name the building appropriately, but it's time to inject a bit of old-world grandeur. If we are to be the gatekeepers of art, science, culture, and exploration, our headquarters must express that. It's time I called in some favors and searched in those hidden corners of the settled systems to procure the things that would truly make this place come alive. There are some treasures from old Earth that desperately need an appropriate home. Alright, well, what we got here? Dracula! Chapter 1, Jonathan Harker's Journal, kept in shorthand. 3. May. Bistritz left Munich at 8:35 p.m. on 1st May, arriving at Vienna early next morning. Should have arrived at 6:46, but train was an hour late. Budapest seems a wonderful place from the glimpse I got from it from the train and the little I could walk through the streets. I feared to go very far from the station, as we had arrived late and would start as near the correct time as possible. The impression I had was that we were leaving the west and entering the east, the most western of splendid bridges over the Danube, which is here of noble width and depth, took us along the traditions of Turkish rule. So begins Bram Stoker's 1897 masterpiece, Dracula, a book that would define horror for generations to come. Don't we know it? The Origin of Species. Chapter 1, Variation Under Domestication. Included is a rather incomprehensible... You know what? I can't read all of these out loud. If you want to read it, pause, because I can't read these out loud. There's too many. I'll read Moby Dick. Call me Ishmael. Some years ago, never mind how long precisely, having little or no money in my purse, and nothing particular to interest me on shore, I thought I would sail about a little and see the watery part of the world. And so continues Melville's classic tale of revenge and obsession for a total of 341 pages. Great Expectations. Chapter 1. My father's family name being Pirip and my Christian name Philip, my infant tongue could make of both names nothing longer or more explicit than Pip, so I called myself Pip and came to be called Pip. Charles Dickens' 13th novel is the coming-of-age tale of an orphan boy named Pip as he navigates the agendas of those around him like the eccentric Miss Havisham. Alright, well, flunking a bunch of books here. What we got over here? Alright. Oh, whoa, what is that? Whoa. I'm gonna do it. Oh, it's a black closet. Alright. Alright. Another door. Desktop globe. I don't really want to mess with their stuff too much. Mostly because I have a feeling it'll mess up, like, cutscenes. Oh, bedroom. Okay, cool. Oh, can't be open. Okay. Binoculars. Might come in handy. Oh. Not for us. But I definitely will take those binoculars. Okay. Oh. Oh. Is this my room? Fancy ice bucket. No, I guess I could sleep in here. Alright. Ah, see, this feels more like my room. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. cool, a gym. Or someone's room. Alright, put it away. We don't need it out. Whoop. Just walking into things. Return of the Interceptor. Feeding the front lines. Alright, well, let's go back this way. Meditation spot. Cool. Sir Livingston's second journal. I heard tell from some of the old-timers that although the Earth suffered its sad fate, that her faithful companion Luna fared much better. Apparently, you can still find the remnants of one of the old Apollo missions, something of a secret rite of passage for chairs of Constellation, if Banks was to be believed. During one of those rare interludes of calm, while doing other research on Earth, I figured I could spare the time. I was, as they say, in the neighborhood. It took some serious scanning and a couple false leads, but I found it. To walk in the same place as those earliest of interstellar explorers. Unbelievable what they achieved with such primitive technology. I found the whole experience moving, inspiring. I will advise my successor to do the same. We'll make a proper tradition of it yet. Alright. Oh, cool. We got a marker for that. Alright. Oh, that goes into the hall. Okay. Just opening every door. The sciencey kind of vibey. Chemists have all the solutions. Oh, that's cool. Lamp planter. Alright. So this is just a big loop then? Oh, bathroom. Oh, it bums me out that you can never see their reflection. It's also weird that you can't see your own reflection. I'm a ghost. Report on Constellation. The following is an excerpt from a 2283 SSNN news report about Constellation's near collapse. And although Constellation's relevance has been a subject of much debate amongst the new Atlantis intelligentsia, the disappearance of founder Sebastian Banks was a blow most felt the organization couldn't survive. In fact, Constellation's disbanding seemed imminent until member Chloe Bao changed her vote in the 11th hour, thus ensuring the group's continued operation, at least for the time being, as well as her unexpected appointment to the position of chair. Interesting. Not sure who that is yet. Report the Clark Lewis. I breached the hull at approximately 1348 Sol time. As expected, all internal systems were offline. Emergency power had ceased to function years later, so I was navigating the ship in 0G again. I expected that. Alright, if you want to read this one, you can pause. Okay. Alright. Alright, back on the balcony. Yeah? Yeah. New Atlantis. Okay. Don't think I want to go out there yet. So let's go talk to Sarah.
Yeah? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
What do you know about the artifacts?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
How well known is Constellation?
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
What is Constellation? What do you do?
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Okay. I guess we're ready, because I'm not really sure what else I'm supposed to do.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Okay. Other people have artifacts?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
The UC Vanguard.
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Okay. So we have 3 options. Legwork never pays off quite the way you expect. Good. A chance to learn more about the United Colonies. I have to admit, I'm excited. My first mission.
Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Oh, okay. Sarah will be locked as your follower if you continue. Okay, that's fine. I think I took everything from... what's his face? Got it. You and me until we get that artifact. Actually, there's some things I want to do on my own first. What do I get out of this anyway? Constellation have a salary?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't realize we got all that stuff. Alright, yeah, let's... got it. You and me until we get that artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Copy that. Understood. Sounds reckless. An organization should have rules. What do you mean? You don't care if I steal as long as I don't get caught?
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
Ah, cool.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Yeah. Okay. Since we just picked up a bunch of random stuff, we're gonna rock this jumpsuit for a minute. I don't think we're gonna get into much danger. Alright, what else? What do we have to do here? Oh, just talk to her contact? Okay. So, old neighbor, Sarah is coming with me on my first mission. I need to speak to her contact in the UC Vanguard about a possible lead on an artifact. Okay. Alright, well, well. What time is it? Do we know what time it is? We have a watch, right? Oh, wait.
Good day, Captain. Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
I believe this is a process known as small talk. It is not my specialty, but I will do my best.
Alright. I'd like to know more about what makes you tick.
I am powered by wheels and cogs. They are responsible for any ticking that emanates from me.
How much do you know about humans? Oh, a couple things. Okay. Yeah, how much do you know about humans?
Constellation has seen to it that I possess a near encyclopedic knowledge of human history, art, culture, and science. May I answer a question for you?
Do you speak every human language?
I have been programmed to comprehend all modern and ancient human languages. The only exception is body language. My body is crafted from reinforced metal, and therefore incompatible with such forms of expression.
What was the greatest invention in human history?
Logically, I believe the correct answer to be the airplane, followed shortly by the computer. Humans could not have become a spacefaring species without them. Illogically speaking, I am inclined to believe that books were your greatest invention. I have spent a good deal of time processing works of science fiction. They make good case studies in how your species could have made a mess of its entry into the stars in different ways than you did in reality.
Okay. Do you know any human jokes?
I am looking at one. I hope that was a suitable response. Constellation did not equip me with a sense of humor. I have done my best to mimic Barrett's.
Yep, that was a good one, Vasco. What kind of human music do you like?
This is a difficult question to parse. I do not experience enjoyment. However, I find that the music of ancient Japan has a pleasantly mathematical sound. The same is true of the works of European composers from the Baroque period. I have dedicated significant time to processing these compositions and understanding their structure.
Okay.
Understood.
How did you become a part of Constellation?
Constellation recovered me from an abandoned lunar robotics factory on Earth's moon, where I was manufactured. I am told I was in quite a state of disrepair. Barrett elected to refurbish me after the discovery. Since then, I have been reprogrammed to be useful to Constellation.
Oh, wow. Got a lot. Okay. How did you get your name?
Constellation named me after the Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama, who resided on Earth in the 15th century AD. He explored his home planet by way of its seas. Barrett tells me he was quite an accomplished explorer. I am inclined to believe it, as that is a compliment Barrett normally reserves for himself.
Okay. Do you remember anything from before you were reprogrammed?
Some data from my time on Earth's moon remains deep in my motherboard, but I do not frequently access it. Very little of what is in those files would prove useful to modern spacefarers.
You were built on Earth's moon?
That is correct. I am a first-generation Model A robot. As such, I was manufactured on Earth's moon. Modern lunar robotics products are manufactured elsewhere.
Yeah, cool. It's a good thing they were able to fix you.
Constellation is an exceptionally driven and intelligent group of humans. I would expect nothing less of them. My programming dictates that I must answer any question.
Do you enjoy working with Constellation?
That is a difficult question to parse. I do not experience human emotions such as enjoyment. However, I have been kept busy since Constellation acquired me. That satisfies my directive to be as helpful as possible for the duration of my existence.
Okay. Do you miss the lodge while we're traveling?
In a geographical sense, the lodge cannot be missed. It is easily accessible from the New Atlantis spaceport. But I presume that you are using miss in this context to mean long for. In which case, my answer is no. I long for nothing. Barrett, however, regularly complains about missing the lodge's amenities during our travels. This has led me to the conclusion that it is a place worth missing.
Oh wow, okay. I miss it enough for both of us. Sentimentality isn't my style either. Yeah, that sounds like something Barrett would say. Sometimes I wish you didn't take these questions so literally. But I feel like Barrett...
It would seem that spending an extended period of time in Barrett's company has resulted in an improved ability to calculate his speech patterns. Perhaps someday I will also be capable of emulating yours. I will endeavor to provide a satisfactory answer.
Can you tell me more about Lunar Robotics?
Lunar Robotics is a manufacturing company. They are most notable for creating Model A robots. Their headquarters was once located on Earth's moon. It was evacuated during the cataclysm that rendered Earth uninhabitable. Today, Lunar Robotics products are still found throughout the settled systems, myself included.
Alright. What's your read on Barrett?
It is impossible to read Barrett. He is neither a book nor a block of code. If you are asking for a summary of my observations on his behavior, I will provide one.
He does seem like quite the character.
Based on my understanding of Barrett, I believe he would be flattered by that assessment.
How does traveling with me compare to traveling with Barrett?
I find you to be a more measured and logical captain than Barrett. It would be quite difficult for another human to be more reckless than him. My likelihood of expiration due to corporeal destruction has been significantly reduced since coming aboard your ship. You should consider this a success.
I'll take it. Alright. There were a few more questions, but I feel like we got a lot out of that, so...
I am relieved that your curiosity has been satisfied.
To an extent. But that also means been playing long enough. I think it's time we leave it here. Appreciate you hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one.